I've been playing modded Minecraft for many years. In fact, right around since when the 1.4 update came out, I started doing modded as soon as I started doing vanilla. And in that time, I've had many different worlds with various people, including just myself, with many projects that ultimately never got finished. Through this time, I've had ideas that I never also even got to try as I didn't feel motivated or get busy. The idea of this little series here is to kind of try to combine these ideas into a single series that I hope you enjoy. The whole idea is, as the title implies, to automate everything. Now, everything is a bit of a strong word here. I want to try to automate as much as I can. Right here, for example, is a simple station that is using creates, which is going to be a massive mod for this series and going to be the primary source of much of the automation. But I have plenty of other mods too. If I do a quick scroll, you can see that there are many pages. In fact, I believe that the count is around 350 mods total here, if not more. So yeah, the idea is to try to automate as much as I possibly can. This includes both vanilla items and modded items. Now, colored items such as banners or beds will probably not be automated each and every color unless I need a bunch of one. As well as tools likely won't need automated, or armor, but things of a reasonable level of automatability and usefulness will get automated. And this goes for modded items too. They're like, for example here, look at these many lanterns. I'm not going to create a factory for each individual lantern. Now, another part you may have noticed here is there's this little aquatic tank here with two mantis dripping. Another idea I've had across many worlds that I've never really got to properly implement is the idea of making a zoo with the various modded mobs. And for this, for this series, I have plenty of mods that add different mobs that would serve well in a zoo. So yeah, those are the two main goals of this series, and I hope you enjoy it. It's kind of been a long time coming in a way. I've been doing this for so long. Should be fun to try and create automated structures that look nice. That's the other goal too. And I mean, one part of automation too is there's a bunch of food mods that I've installed, and I want to make restaurants with those where they automatically create their food and possibly automatically serve it. I just have many ideas that across my many worlds I've never had a chance to really try. So that's the whole idea of the series, so I hope you enjoy. Now, I've already started playing just a little bit here, as you can tell. I just have a few things, nothing major, no even diamonds or anything yet. I mean, hell, I'm running leather armor. But I wanted to just get a little head start to avoid the bulk of the early game, so I can actually start on automating things. The first thing I will need to have automated is eggs. Now, I do have a little setup here, but I've only just set this up recently, and I wasn't thinking ahead. So I would like to set up a proper building for them. So I've now gathered some limestone, wool, and marble here that I already had, plus a drawer to store the eggs in. So I'm going to just put a little sort of chicken-looking structure. It doesn't have to be big. This is very simple automation. It's hard to even call it automation. Let's let out these chickens that I had before. Pop this hopper right in here. Get our limestone around here. In fact, this chicken is coming right towards us. Hold on. Let's get some seeds. And we can lead these chickens we already have, you know, created and gathered. Where'd that third one go? There he is. And gather these all up. Can start making us eggs. They already made quite a few in the time it took me to gather some materials. Now, I realized that I could have used the limestone for this framed drawer I made because it's one that is framed as opposed to being made out of birch, but it's too late now, so oh well. Let's keep that there. Bop, 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 bop. There we go. Now they're stuck. Put these away. Let's see here. So I want the, what do you call it? The little red bit on a chicken to be like there-ish. Let's use some limestone just to get up back in here. Throw these eggs. Got one. Only one. Damn. Alright, we can breed these chickens up at least. Make some more. And I can always just pop in here, add more. But then I would like to add a little, simple little beak. Oops, just like so. Add more limestone. Now looking at them, their eyes is actually there, and I think this black marble does the job. It looks a little silly, but it'll work, it'll work. It demonstrates what it's for. I could probably add more different limestone textures to actually give it some texture if I wanted. But yeah, there we go. Now we have a source of eggs, which should provide nice food, as if you've noticed, I've been at low hunger moments this entire time, and I'm mostly just eating simple berries, melons, that kind of thing. Anything that I can eat, really. Alright, after spending some time tweaking around the design, adding some texture, I got this. It looks very silly, but I think it works. And I can always come back to this later. This is a very simple design. But hey, it's getting the job done, alright. So we should be able to use these eggs for a lot. Oops. Hopefully, mainly food. I haven't really looked, but I know just in general that eggs can be used for a lot of different food items. As I quickly scroll through here, you can see a few. Just like sunny side up eggs, which requires 2, and so on. So we definitely have plenty that we can use. In fact, we can use creates to automate the production of cooked eggs. And they can become 2 different meals, as a matter of fact, which is interesting. I'll have to look into that. For now, though, we'll just stick with that. So the next up, I would like to try to automate the production of some cobblestone or some other rather simple item that I can automate the production of this early on. Now, the best way to do that would probably be with the create drill. I pull up a drill here. It's a very simple drill. It just runs on mechanical power. However, we need to get andesite and a fair amount of it to get started on it. I've been struggling to find any andesite up to this point, so I guess I'm going to have to go look for some. Ooh, that was close. Oh, Jesus Christ, that bee scared me. There's gotta be andesite somewhere. Oh! Wait, I think this actually has andesite, probably. This is a... So I do have mods. Oh, perfect. I can actually steal this stuff. I do have mods that add, like, I believe it's called Integrated Dungeon Structures, which if you're in the modded community, you know that was one of the recently sort of hacked mods. Everything's sorted out by now, of course, but it is really cool. It adds places like this, which integrate the various mods you have installed. This one is a Tinkerer's Workshop, I believe, that I spawned like right next to and didn't really explore yet. Compass would be good, just to have for maybe a stressometer or something. Let's see here. Just taking as much as I can, so I don't really have to create too much. Strain and redstone. Actually, everything in here is pretty good. Ooh, a trident? I'll take that. Get a golden carrot. I'll just quickly... Yep. I do have a mod also that adds different effects as you eat more variety, and it shouldn't negatively affect you, from what I remember. but it will give you positive effects if you eat more various foods. So that's part of the reason why I want to be able to set up a sort of... Ooh, really? Nice. That's why I want to be able to set up a sort of restaurants of sorts so that I can get various foods from. Ooh, some pumpkin pie, that'll be good. And our first name tag. Oh, oops. Well, that's there now. So I guess I can't eat this. No, I can eat this directly. Okay. Let's go upstairs, see what we can find. I'll take some andesite casing, some bottle of enchanting. I'll just... More andesite casing, spruce logs, iron, leather, always good. Books are useful to have, a bunch of two. Can never have enough of those, I find, in modded Minecraft. Let's see here. Up here, maybe? I believe... No, there are flywheels down there, which would be neat, but... Go across here. Up here, yes, there is a bunch of gears. Now, I wish I would... it would be nice to get all these gears, but I don't really want to spend that time gathering gears. I just needed these few to design some things. Neat. I know there's a basement here as well. If I go back downstairs, there's a key there. I don't know what that's for, but down here, there can be more as well. I can probably grab some of these. Ouch. More andesite casings. That's appreciated. Oh, I hear a spider. I do have an ambient sound mod enabled, which is pretty nice. It makes the game feel less lonely. I highly recommend it, even if you're just playing otherwise normal Minecraft. Because it seems like to me, right, that normal vanilla Minecraft tends to get lonely in a way, and almost creepy in a way too. Ooh, this is a upgrade, I think. Mild. Oops. Let's grab these. Some coal, some seeds. Everything else can be left. I can always come back here. Ooh, take that. More andesite casings, since I'm struggling with andesite currently, it seems. I wonder if these like sit on like a sort of andesite deposit of sorts. Oh yeah, there's a ladder down to more. I feel like I don't want to push it. Go up here. It looks like this doesn't do much, so I'll just grab these gears. Let's take a peek down here, shall we? Yeah, that's a spawner. Oh, Jesus. Okay. So this place is rigged with traps, it looks like. Oh. Maybe. Oh, you can see running drills down there. Yeah, that's not good. Alright, we should get out of here before I get injured. We'll have to come back to tackle this later. These drills would be nice, though, but... Take what I can get. I know for something like that, it would be fairly easy to just kind of cheese it, but it kind of goes against the spirit, you know? Alright, so after that expedition, I still don't have andesite alloy, which I need to make these drills, actually. So we're a bit closer, but not quite there yet. Let's go find some more, shall we? Maybe get what we need. Oh, get this wheat out of my hand. And this stuff, too. I'll just put, I'll put the create stuff in here. Okay. Off for andesite we go. Andesite! Why is this literally just sitting here? This must be a structure of some sort. That's so funny. Oh yeah, there's another over there. I wonder if this is sort of part of a biome, maybe? Or it could be some structure, I'm not entirely sure. Nice, okay. Oh, hello, a little owl. That will do for now, but we'll keep that other deposit of andesite in mind. Oh, hello, little guy. Why do you have some paper? Now that we have andesite, we can start doing the real fun stuff. Okay, now with this andesite alloy, we take a andesite casing and a piece of iron and create ourselves a drill. Nice. Now all we need is a water wheel. That's my go-to way of powering most things, especially this early on. Grab some wood so we can make slabs. Oh, they changed the recipe for these, didn't they? Shoot. Oh, wait. Right, they made a large one and a small one. Oh, you no longer need the slabs or anything. Okay, whoops. Good to know. Alright, now we got ourselves a little water wheel. We could make it a large one if we really wanted to, but I think this will do for now. So, I made a chisel out off camera. So let's use this to our advantage in making a little cobblestone building. I want it kind of to be like a city in a way, with all the different buildings. I'll have to figure out roads at some point, but for now, we'll put it, just put it just right here. Now, one thing I want to do with these various buildings is I kind of want a lot of them, not necessarily all of them, but a lot of them to be self-contained, so they basically don't need to rely on, oh, that looks like a broken texture. Oh dear. Well, so we don't have to rely on other sort of systems. Of course, sometimes it'll be better probably to have it just rely on previous systems, especially for something that is harder to automate, but for things like say a stone generator, if we just use a cobblestone generator that just that smelts the stone, we probably can just create its own self-contained system. Alright, let's see here. What else can we do? I like that as a sort of pillar. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Now, it's basically, all this is a cobblestone generator with a drill attached to it. So it'll slowly make us the cobblestone one by one, and eventually we can upgrade this kind of system, right? But for now, just a bit of cobblestone will do. It's one of the simplest things to automate and early create, in my opinion. Well, let's maybe do something like that. Yeah, that'll work. Unfortunate. Let's make some more. Right, there we go. This should give us a... Yeah, nice. I should be able to fit this inside this little space here. I might want to give it windows or something. I think leaving it open might be neat. It's like if I have, oh, unfortunate that these are broken, I might have to check about that. For now, let's do something like this, right? So if I put this along here, it's like it's a sort of safety line. Like, do not cross. Now, for the cobblestone generator, I do need to find some lava somewhere, but I believe I know where some is in this cave that I found down here. Do I have another bucket? I do. Lava. Check. Now we've got lava and water. Two essential ingredients to a cobblestone generator. We'll also need a hopper to store these in, and why not make another framed storage drawer, shall we? Definitely the next thing we'll want to automate is wood of some description. Oak wood might be good. Oak wood is a nice, easy one. I'd like to make good use of birch wood too, I reckon. Let's see here. Let's do this and maybe just a simple stone face, right? So if I do this, or no, this. How to change texture inside a crafting window, place the block you want to use for on the second. Oh, I see. So like that. Nice. And then we'll also get a hopper. Use some birch. All right. What? That's an interesting UI thing. Okay. Now with our drawer here, which will hold our cobblestone, let's see. We want this drill to basically, it'll feed into a hopper that connects to this. Right. So let's put it here. This here. No, one more. Hold on. Because if we put this here, we can put the hopper here, so it's mining cobblestone right here. And then we can have the drill here. Oops. Face it the correct direction. There we go. And then we can have a water wheel just directly powering it. Although we'll want to gear it up, won't we? So let's do this instead. I don't currently have any mechanical belts, which is typically what I use for rotation transport of sorts, but as we lack any now, I want to try to keep this as simple as possible. As a matter of fact, you know what we can do? Let's grab our chisel. For the actual cobblestone on the thing, I think we'll go with a non-connected version of this. So we need our water that flows there. And what we can do is actually have our water wheel power off of this. Because now they've changed it such that water wheels no longer need to be completely powered to function, if that makes sense. So if I do this, oops, no. What I want to do is I want to convey this a bit back more. Then we put a big gear. then a small gear, and then we put another gear there, and now our drill's powered. Now, I would like to gear this up probably a bit more. So what we'll do is do that, do that, do that, do this, and then do that. Now, I know that looks complicated, but it's not too bad. It's just some gear ratio increasing. Now what we'll do is we'll actually grab an andesite casing so we can cover this all, because a nice little feature is that you can cover things like this without actually using the casing. And now it makes it stutter, but that's fine. We'll just hide a torch back there. Don't want any mobs spawning. We'll need some more cobblestone, but yeah, that should do it, I think. We'll probably want to add glass here, right? At some point. Now, though, this will work. Egg production has been going very well, it looks like. Well, let's see here. So what you want is a chisel with this. I don't know if I like this brick here, so let's maybe do something like this, perhaps. Well, no, let's stick with this. Alright, now, all we need to do is get our lava in here. I like being able to see into the mechanism a little bit, just to see what's going on. Keep that blocked with this. You know what? We can block it completely. So now, when we put a lava here, it creates cobblestone. And then, it mines it. Nice. So now, we should be getting cobblestone, yes. You can actually watch it break right here, which I think looks neat. So this episode, we've managed to automate both the production of cobblestone and eggs. I believe next time I would like to automate some wood of some sort, as it stands, most of my wood harvesting is manual. That's rather difficult and annoying, so I'll have to think out some designs of a building of some sort. This will work for now. Of course, in the early on here, oh hello. In the early on here, it will be a bit slower to develop, but later on I'll probably want to revisit buildings like this or this and maybe get better systems in place. For now, that should do it. So I will see you next time as I watch this cobblestone line up.